What's up, YouTube? This is your captain speaking. We are currently flying at an altitude of 69. Make sure you put your theme suggestions in the comment section or they might just blow away. Okay guys, we're doing another theme for tonight. I've got two videos up, so if you haven't checked the other one out, I put up a little while ago. Make sure you do that. Okay, now this is a live version of this video. Silly me, forgot to clean out my battle thing, so I couldn't really save it. But that's all good. We have a pretty cool battle here anyways. I have a little bit more time to tell you what my thought process is in between each move. Okay, so all these Pokemon representing Aeroplane. So now, all of these Pokemon were flying types, right? So I had really big weaknesses to a lot of things, and this is definitely the best battle that I had I had about 20 or 30 battles with this team. Okay, so we got a Porygon Z lead anyways. I was thinking about this one for a while, because I am especially defensive Mantine, but yeah, I wasn't really sure whether I was going to stay in or not at this point. Okay, so I've got Confuse Ray, I've got Rest Sleep Talk, I've got Scald as well. I've used this guy a lot. I thought I'd bring him back for a little bit. Okay, so we have a sharpened Porygon Z here. It's got the Toxic Orb, so I knew Facade was coming my way, and I know it's going to hit really hard with adaptability. Now, I don't have much to swap into here, so I thought, well, let's just see. It may hit itself in Confusion, then I can go for Scald. It doesn't, and I pretty much just get Shrek there. So that's my Mantine down. That sucks. I was hoping to hit itself in Confusion, then Scald, then the Toxic, but that didn't quite work out too well. So I didn't have much to swap into this thing. I wasn't sure. I couldn't really one-shot it. I know I'd probably lose another Pokemon, so I was thinking about my best swap in here. Now, I had a Togekiss here as a defensive wall, so I was thinking that's probably going to be my best thing. I know that I won't, go down in one shot. I've got Protect on this. I've got Toxic. I've got Air Slash just for any sort of just coverage, and I've got Wish as well. I was thinking about it a little bit. That was my thought process at the moment. Okay, so into Togekiss anyways. Now, this thing was pretty scary. It did have a Facade and a Sharpen already. Sharpen raises your attack. You don't see Sharpen very often at all. It's just, like, never used. Okay, so going for Protect here, I just want to rack up that Toxic a little bit more there on the Porygon Z. Okay, so it snaps out a Confusion first turn. I'm like, damn, that sucks. I was hoping for maybe at least hitting itself once. Anyways, so I thought, well, here I can go for Air Slash just to get some damage on it to get that rolling, the damage rolling on the Porygon Z. I knew I could take one hit really badly because Togekiss is quite bulky in defense, and I'd take that really well, actually, considering. And, of course, Air Slash misses, so I was a little bit salty here. So I thought, okay, is a Protect going to be too obvious here? Or, is the Porygon going to swap out? That's what I was thinking. Is it going to be too obvious for me to go Protect? I wasn't really sure. I was running over my head. Should I go for a Wish or should I go for a Protect? I decided to go bugger it. Let's go for a Protect. It doesn't really matter. Even though swap out, it doesn't actually even matter. So they're going to stay in there and Facade, and I'm going to get a little bit of leftovers, and that Toxic damage is going to start racking up. So here I pondered here whether I should go for a double Scumbag Protect. I know the chances are definitely not with me, but it would be really good, and if it did pull off, because there's a high chance that I'm going to lose a Pokemon anyway, so I was thinking if I got much to lose. It fails. The Porygon Z actually goes for Pain Split there. I'm not really sure. Maybe they were expecting me to go for an attack, or it was a misclick. I don't even actually know, but I wasn't really complaining because that actually gave me another round of Toxic on the Porygon Z. So I thought here, well, here I can go for the Protect, or I can just swap out or go for the attack. I thought, let's go for attack, because it's going to be so obvious if I go Protect this turn. I'm just trying to stall them out with Toxic. So I didn't go for the Protect, and they're going to attack me and take me out with a Facade. So there you go, mind games to the max there. Down goes my Togekiss. Okay, but the Porygon Z is out of the way too, which is good. Now I was thinking, well, like at least I got rid of that, but it wasn't a really good start because I don't like losing my walls like this earlier on in the game. Like, Mantine was my special defensive wall. Togekiss was my defensive wall. So, yeah, my whole... I don't really have much to check things with any wall, which is not good. Okay, anyway, this was super duper fun. So I'm going to swap in my Salamence here. This was a special set, but it was a bit different. I had Focus Energy, and I was holding Scope Lens so I could get some crits, so I could spam that Draco Meteor over and over again. Has a pretty good chance of getting a crit with those two items. I I was wondering if I could even have the chance to set it up against another Dragon type. I thought, bugger it, I'm not going to be able to do that. And I get critted by freaking Dragon Claw, and I added an Intimidate up on that too. So, god damn it, this is like the shittiest start to a battle ever. So I've lost half my team already. Now, something really had to happen here. Like, I had to do some sort of clutch. So I had a good Pokemon in mind here. I actually got quite a few sweeps of this Pokemon. If you do want me to upload it, I can. This is a Latios, but it's not just the normal Latios set. It's something a little bit different. Now, it's holding Weakness Policy. It's got Dragon Dance. It's got Zen Headbutt for coverage. I've given it Dragon Claw, and I gave it Earthquake too, so I could hit Steel type. So it's quite an interesting set. So all I was praying here was not to get critted at all, like the last Salamence did. Now I thought if I can get that up, I can get a Weakness Policy up, I can get a Dragon Dance up, and try and get back into this game. Okay, so going for the Shadow... oh my god, if that critted... So going for the Shadow Claw on me, that actually activates my Weakness Policy as well. I was expecting another Dragon Claw there. Okay, so I've got Weakness Policy up, I've got my Dragon Dance up. This is really good. And I'm really quick now. So that's nice. I'm running Jolly Nature on this as well there, and obviously max speed and max speed, max attack. Okay, so I've got a lot of boost up now. I'm ready to go. Going for the Dragon Claw here. So this is really good. Now there's still 5 Pokemon that I have to take out. Even with one, say if you don't get your Weakness Policy activated, even with one Dragon Dance up, it really doesn't hit all that hard. So it's it's vital almost to get that Weakness Policy up. Okay, so going for the Dragon Claw now, and that's definitely going to take it out there. So, yeah, we all know that crit mattered too. It was just irony I got a critical hit after that. Anyways, as I was saying before, right, the idea with a Weakness Policy is you want to bait them into using it. So it's got nice special defense. So if you know you can live a special attack that's super effective, maybe swap it in then and try something there, or work it with an Intimidate Pokemon, anything like that. Okay, so we have Banette here. I knew that it was going to be Mega Banette, so I was like, okay, it's probably going to use something like Shadow Sneak, anything along those lines there to take me out. So I thought, well, there's no point me swapping. I've already got all my boost up. Bugger it. Let's just go for it, or it's going to go for Will-O-Wisp or anything like that, or Destiny Bond, any of those sort of moves. Okay, so it's going to Mega Evolve, obviously there. Never saw that one coming. Going for the Dragon Claw here, and it doesn't go for any priority moves, and that's going to take it out easily there with all those boosts. So that's down. That's good. I was happy to get around that one. Okay, so we've evened the matchup as well, which is good. So that's taken 2 Pokemon out. Now the Nidoking comes out. So Nidoking has decent bulk in defense. So I think there was a real tiny chance that it could live a Dragon Claw. So I thought, well, it's a good thing that I've got Earthquake on this set. That was mainly for Steel types as well, so this came in quite handy with the Poison types. Okay, so Nidoking is going to get destroyed there. That's good, so that's down. So that's 3 Pokemon down with the Weakness Policy set on the Latios. So things are going nicely. I'm in control of the game now. So they only had 2 Pokemon left too, and I had like 3 left too, and had the other Lati left as well, which was I was running a Choice Spec set on that one. Okay, so Critcher is going to come in. So I know that I'm going to be able to outspeed this and take this out with like Dragon Claw as well, unless it had a weird item, which I didn't think it would. I thought it'd have Scope Lens because it's called a Critcher because it's the Focus Energy set. But I thought it may have like Focus Sash or something weird shit like that. I'm not sure why it was coming in anyway. So I was going to go for the Dragon Claw, and that's going to take it out as well. So the last Pokemon they had, I actually didn't have a move that was super effective against it. So I thought, well, it's got nice base defense. So I know that I'm not going to be able to take this out in one, which is Durant. So I know it's going to be the Hustle set, Hustle Hone Claw set. I know X-Scissor is going to absolutely destroy me, even like if it had full health. It's so powerful. So the best move I could go for was going for the Earthquake, not being too risky either. I didn't want to miss with any other moves. So the Earthquake does 3/4 health. I'm pretty happy with that one. And I'm going to go down to the X-Scissor there. So it took out 4 Pokemon. That was really, really nice there. And I did get multiple sweeps of that. I can put it up if you'd like me to. I don't normally upload those sort of Pokemon, but I haven't actually uploaded a Latios sweep before, and that was it was a bit of a different set. Okay, so thinking what I should bring in here, I've got my... I said I had my Latios with Choice Specs. Now, the problem was I thought about this for a bit. I had Choice Specs on it, right, but I didn't really have anything Like, I had Drake or Meteor. I didn't want to miss for that because I was going to get one shot. I had Ice Beam and I had Psychic, so I thought, well, this should just be enough to take it out, the Psychic, and that should be game. That's what I was thinking there. And I was quite happy being able to get back into this game after such, a rough start, like a really rough start with losing both my walls. It's very hard to recover from those sort of things. You really have to generate a sweep or you're completely screwed. I was just going through all my options here. I didn't want to mess this up. That's why I was taking so long with my turn here thinking about that. Also, guys, I do all my breeding on X and Y too, so that's why you're wondering I have such crappy stats on this game. I prefer just breeding on there. Okay, so anyway, that's Durant down with the Psychic, and that match was so clutch. I got back into that one, and good game. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Enjoy those bloopers.